It's the bright sound in Phoenix, KRIZ. 6:30. Saluting the 56th anniversary of the Boy Scouts, founded by Robert Baden Powell on January 24th, 1908. Scouting educates boys and builds better men. A salute to the Boy Scouts from KRIZ, survey certified to be #1 in Phoenix by C.E. Hooper and Pulse Incorporated. And now, with the good sound of music, it's Lee Sims.
That's where it's at, and I like it just like that. Hey, hi, everybody. It's me, Lee Sims, back on the scene with a good old KRIZ record machine. Music and kicks from our bag of tricks from 9 till 9 with 3 solid hours of the big beat in American music.
KRIZ channel 123. It's the King. King KRIZ.
Check our color channel 123 chart. Make this number 108 this year in the top 123. These are the Rolling Stones, and tell me why. Want you back. Got to tell me that you're coming back to me. Mark your chart and check it at 108 for the Rolling Stones, and tell me why.
Loving KRIZ channel 123.
Tell me why you lie. 5 minutes after 6 o'clock on KRIZ, it's me, Lee Sims, your man about music. All credit accepted at Autoland. 2100 East Indian School Road in Phoenix. 107. Chuck Barrett. Nadine, is it you? Hello, kids. Here we go.
I got on a city bus and found a vacancy.
Nadine, Sugarfoot, is that you? Say, look at you there. You look terrible. Hey, get that hungover look, Nadine. What you been doing? That is number 107 on the top 123 songs of the year from KRIZ, Chuck Berry, and Nadine. Hope you like that.
It's New Year's resolution time on KRIZ.
This is Rod Edwards, 9 to midnight every night on KRIZ, the New Year's resolution breaker. I resolve not to talk about Guy Williams being late every morning. The morning man does that enough. Also promise to be good to the big green lizard.
When you make your list of resolutions for 65,
May we suggest you make a resolution to stay alive? Drive carefully and listen to KRIZ, the whole New Year.
Big Ron Edwards in about the top 50 or 60 records tonight. He'll have the number 1 song of the year for you shortly before midnight.
Authorities in Mississippi are still without any meaningful clue as to whether the whereabouts of 3 civil rights volunteers who have been missing for 1 week. Hopes that if the 2 whites and 1 Negro met violence, one of the persons involved might inadvertently provide investigators with a lead, possibly by an unintended word or phrase. Search parties continued to drag the Pearl River 12 miles from where the volunteers' auto was found burned last Tuesday. As they did, another 275 civil rights workers entered Mississippi. There are now 400 of them in the state taking part in a Negro voter registration drive. From Florida, Negroes and whites are on the verge of forming a biracial committee to deal with weeks of racial tension in St. Augustine. A leader in the integration drive, Hosea Williams of Savannah, Georgia, said if the group is formed, then demonstrations will be called off for a few days in a gesture of good faith. Otherwise, he said, wade-ins will resume at the St. Augustine Beach, St. Augustine Beach, which has been the scene of the repeated violence. Pennsylvania's Governor William Scranton said Goldwater of Arizona is trying to start a political party of his own rather than lead the Republican Party. The governor said that he and many other Americans believe the Arizonans' election as the GOP presidential candidate would not be good for the party, nor for the country. Goldwater, meanwhile, will be in Trenton, New Jersey tomorrow, seeking support from among the state's 40 convention delegates. On Tuesday, he will be in Chicago to appear before the Illinois convention delegation, 58 members strong. Governor Scranton will also be there. All but 20 of the delegates are said to be behind Goldwater. Later Tuesday, the senator will visit Detroit in an effort to pick up more than 48 Michigan delegates, only 2 of whom back him now. Ambassador Lodge will land back in Washington tomorrow morning. He told newsmen in Hawaii he hopes to see President Johnson as soon as possible to formally tender his resignation as U.S. envoy to Vietnam. Lodge plans to join Governor Scranton's campaign for Republican presidential nomination. Byline, Lee Sims. the KRIZ Climatological Control Center. Fair and continued warm through Monday. Afternoon and evening thunder showers possible. Currently, the relative humidity 20%. The wind is southwesterly at 14 miles per hour. KRIZ street level degrees 100 degrees. Channel them each day for KRIZ News, presented on behalf of Radio Free Europe. Correct King KRIZ showtime, 7 p.m. KRIZ, Phoenix, Arizona. It's the perfect combination. Good music, Lee Sims, and you.